Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about why specifically I'm launching in Nigeria. I know a lot of people have asked me this and they're like, why Nigeria? You are based in the US. Why are you launching in Nigeria? So for those of you guys that have been following me, I have been building Creator, which is a platform that is meant to help content creators and talent managers be able to connect with brands and monetize their audience. So my vision really is for nano and micro influencers, or any influencer really, to be able to turn their passion into a full-time career. So I basically want you as an influencer to get brand deals even if you are on the continent. And those brand deals don't have to just be coming out of Africa. They will be coming out of America, out of Europe. Anybody who has a target or wants to launch in Africa or in Nigeria or in Ghana, they can come on this platform and they can find creators. Also, creators can manage their entire business, create a store, send invoices, get paid, be able to create a media kit. And I made a decision that the two countries I'm launching in is Nigeria and Ghana. And in this video, I will tell you why specifically Nigeria. Number one, I feel that Nigeria is underestimated. Just like a lot of people underestimate the continent, I feel like sometimes they underestimate how powerful Nigeria can really be and really is, given just how big the population is. And that leads me to number two. Nigeria is full of very smart people, very intelligent people. I don't care what you're gonna say. It is full of very smart people who are driven and that are always trying to get better. And there's just something about the culture, about, reaching higher, a culture of ambition, a culture of learning and growing that really feeds into the intelligence of the population itself. When I think of, finding smart engineers and talent across, the world, I think of Nigeria. I think of India. I think of Ukraine. I think of Croatia. I think of those countries when I think about finding tech talent. And Nigeria is full of tech talent gold. So that's one of the main reasons why I chose Nigeria. That leads me into the number three reason why I picked Nigeria. I not only picked Nigeria as a target country to launch, right? I actually had the product built in Nigeria as well. So for those of you who don't know, Creator, the current product that you will be using, or if you guys are already on the platform, is actually built in Nigeria by Nigerian engineers and designers, because I believed, and I still do believe, in the talent of the engineering and the design talent in Nigeria. I think of Nigeria and Kenya in terms of technical talent. And if I had to pick one that supersedes all of them, I'll probably go for Nigeria. And that's mainly why I decided that the engineering team would be based there originally when building out my MVP. And to be honest, you guys be the judge. The product is amazing. I'm not tooting my own horn. It was built in Nigeria by Nigerian engineers. And I think if you're Nigerian and you go and look at the product and you experience the product yourself, especially if you're a content creator right now, and you go on there, I think you'll be proud of what they put together and what they built in a short period of time. That's my 2 cents. So you'll be the judge. Number four reason why I picked Nigeria is because Nigeria is the fourth largest economy by GDP on the entire continent, right? It is just really huge. And not only that, you can see the tech ecosystem in Nigeria is growing exponentially. If I'm not mistaken, all of the tech unicorn, I think of all the 11 tech unicorns on the continent, I think all of them are in Nigeria, right? So your Andelas, your Flutterwaves, your Paystacks of the world, those are all Nigerian companies. Again, speaking to the talent of the Nigerian people, but also speaking to how well the economy is growing, not just in the tech sector, the oil sector, and a whole bunch of other sectors as well. So it's very enticing for investors like myself or people that really are passionate about the African continent to consider Nigeria as one of the top ones to go to. So for me, it's usually Nigeria, South Africa, Kenya, and Ghana are usually the four that like just come out to me. They're like, this is the place you want to be. The last but not least, and this is really tied into the first 2 points, is Nigerians are really hard working. People are like, I don't know. Whenever I think of a slacker, I don't think of a Nigerian. I think Nigerians are always hustling. They're always, for some reason, ready to discover the next thing. They're always trying to better themselves. And you know what? When people are trying to better themselves, when people are trying to be better than what they are yesterday, guess what? They're one step closer to being super, super smart and intelligent, because guess what? They're learning. They're always developing their skills. They're always trying to get better. And they're always going to have an edge over somebody who's just floating through life, right? So of all the Nigerians that I've had the pleasure of meeting, most of them are very driven, right? Most of them want to do better. Most of them are creative. So when you meet people like that, people that have that ambition and that drive, they remind me of like India as well. Like Indian culture is very similar. They're very hardworking. They're not lazying around. They're about, that hustle and getting somewhere. And when you meet people like that, you want to be around people like that. You want to build and partner with people like that, because you know that they're going to get somewhere. They're going to, if you give them a project or if you give them a product, they're going to out deliver, or they're going to make it their own, or they're going to hit it out of the park. They're going to do something, right? They're not just going to be, So that is one of the main reasons why I picked Nigeria. So yeah, those are my top 5 reasons why I picked Nigeria. This is not part of the top 5 reasons why I'm picking Nigeria, but it is a huge part of it. I consume a lot of content in Nigeria. I would say majority of the content I consume on their social media apps is in Nigeria, then followed by Kenya, and then Ghana. I would say between those.